So, that's why I had the quick save right before that little confrontation. So as you can see, I changed Edie's skin, so hopefully she work fine now. So also, in between videos, I went to go take a look at anything on the page about the mod. In fact, to try and maybe leave a post about it. And it was down. And apparently it's because the user took it down to try and fix apparently some reportedly major bugs. Now, of course, bugs can be, I'm guessing the fact that Joker doesn't show up in that cutscene is one of those bugs they're trying to fix. So at least it's good to know that they are still working on it, trying to get it fixed. But, my thing isn't necessarily a bug. It's more so just like, can we make this a little better? But what's funny is that other people in the post are saying they don't care if it doesn't make sense. It's still really awesome, the whole, Duel of the Shepherds thing. So let's see if changing your skin fixes this cutscene.
This is why I hate shore leave. I swear you parked the ship for 5 minutes.
Can you contact Citadel Flight Control and get them to deny the departure request?
Tried. All the comm lines in the area are jammed. Probably to make it easier for them to steal my ship.
We'll stop them.
Shepard, your clone has entered the ship and is attempting to...
Crap.
I'm okay.
Really?
The clone has disabled my control of the Normandy, as well as all sensory input. I cannot lock him out or counteract his commands.
So yeah, you can probably see that the thing that didn't show before is the fact that her eyes were all kind of like all over the place, and she had to kind of physically change and correct her eyes there.
Don't worry, Edie. We'll get you back.
Thank you.
Well, whatever you do, hurry. If the Normandy gets to FTL, we may never see her again.
It's not gonna happen.
Okay, Citadel systems are targeting the car. Any closer and they open fire.
Get back and pick up the others ASAP.
Right, they can't have gotten far. Unless they called a cab or something.
I was really hoping we get to shoot something.
Uh-oh. Good thing I've got a barrier that just shrugs that off. Me?
Take off, there's a half-hour pre-flight checks. They just gun the engine and go?
Most of those checks are actually unnecessary.
Thanks for letting me know.
Probably want to hurry.
I didn't come this far just to watch the Normandy leave.
And I don't even... Wait. What? You were just on the Normandy. You fired me. Dishonorable discharge for conduct unbecoming. You kicked me off the ship with barely enough time to grab my toothbrush.
Do you realize how ridiculous Trainer sounds right now? She's like, you were just on the... Trainer, what are you talking about? Again, the dialogue from Trainer here makes no sense. Why would she think this guy, this random guy she's never seen before, is Shepard? I love this, but at the same time, it just makes less sense. It really does.
That's a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses mass effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums.
Yes, I told you that.
And I remember because I'm the real Shepard.
And someone just threw me off the ship. If it wasn't you...
It was a clone. Sort of a long story.
I could explain more later. For now... It's sealed.
Engines are online. They are preparing to take off.
Is there anyone still aboard who can help us?
No, I was only there because I helped with the Normandy retrofits back on Earth. Everyone else is on shore leave.
I'm sorry. I'm still just kind of thinking about this. Like, you know, he's like, oh, it's a clone. And I'm like, okay, if this wasn't a clone, Shepard would have a lot of explaining to do. She comes back as this guy no one's ever seen before and claims to be Shepard. Shepard would have a lot to have a really good explanation.
Okay, you know this ship inside and out. Can you get me inside?
There's an emergency exit hatch for evacuations. It should be right here.
Manual lock, and it's only meant to be opened from the other side. Any ideas?
Triggering it would require extremely precise mass effect field manipulation.
The toothbrush.
If you'd told me this morning that a toothbrush was going to save the Normandy, I'd have been very skeptical.
Sir, just before takeoff, Normandy registered a perimeter access alert. One of the security hatches.
Her. Where?
Unknown. When we shut down the AI, we disabled a lot of security systems. Shepard could be anywhere on the ship.
Shepard is standing right in front of you. Are we clear?
It's better this way. Wouldn't you rather take her down yourself?
See, I do like that he at least says her.
Slow her down.
Yeah, there. He said slow her down, you know? Makes me think, either they recorded this dialogue or the dialogue was changed by the modder.
Pretty sure we broke Trainer's toothbrush getting the hatch open. Remind me to reimburse her for that. Shepard. Later. Remind me later.
What do they size this place for, keepers?
Quiet. Can't risk risk them hearing us up top.
Sorry.
Alright, get a patrol going. Find Shepard. The real one. Hey, what do you mean by slow her down? We're allowed to kill Shepard if we have to, right? He said slow her down because he thinks we're cannon fodder. Oh, well, shit.
You know, if you bring Tally with you, she immediately goes, "Hey Shepard, reimburse trainer." Because Tally got a little, I guess, a little sassy in this part here. Like, even she tells trainers, like, "Oh, it was a clone. When you serve on the Normandy long enough, you get used to stuff like this." Tally has some really good dialogue in this.
Watch out.
One of my favorite places to fight.
The CIC of a warship?
Right there, above the garden and below the electronic shops.
And antique shops, as I recall.
But only if they're classy.
It is strange moving through the Normandy without sensory access or control. I feel blind.
If you're blind, then an eye for an eye is completely fair.
Thank you.
Let's get to the cargo bay.
Not before we discover a horrifying truth. A horrifying implication here. Take a look at this. It's my stuff! Including my hamster!
Please send this to an animal shelter for proper disposal, as a warship is not an appropriate... Ho. That is not okay. You messed with my hamster, guys. Now it's personal. Guys, were you gonna say something, or... No, I get it. Hard to even find the words. Should we check on my fish? Because if she's getting rid of all the pets... We should probably deal with him first, huh? Alright. Sit tight, little guy. Anybody gives you trouble, go for the eyes.
You can hear the screaming husk head from Leviathan down there, like, kind of buried with the other stuff. To all Cat long-range specialists, LRS mailing list. Subject primary weapon flexible accounts. Alright, snipers. Management heard all LRS Bell's complaints about having to go with a standardized loadout instead of customizing your gear. So here's the deal. You can either take a standardized loadout, or apply for a flex account that gives you an annual stipend to apply towards new weapons, upgrades, and maintenance. Your call, but anyone who goes crazy with mods and blows their own foot off with high explosive ammo is SSOL, like LRS Bell. Credits in your flex account expire at the end of the year fiscal, not calendar. Also, as LRS Bell is no longer fit for service, we'll be passing the hat for anybody who wants to chip in for a "you shut your foot off" card, so we can send Susan off to retirement with a smile. Private Campbell's favorite mug.
Alright. Sit tight, little guy. Anybody gives you trouble, go for the eyes.
These people are showing disrespect to my home, my body. It is unacceptable.
You want to talk about it?
I intend to kill Shepard's clone, Agent Brooks, and anyone else in my way.
Deal.
Well, that's creepy.
You want to stop shooting up my ship?
It's not your ship.
It will be. I've taken your name, your Spectre rank, even your fingerprints.
And then you left me to die. Only I didn't. You think fake fingerprints are gonna fool the council or Hackett? Hatchet squad to the shuttle bay.
So, fun fact, and there's two indications of here. Oh, right there. You see that? The clone is also your class. You saw that there, right? There's been, oh, right there. So he's using biotic charge, he's using a shotgun, and when he tried to punch us, it was biotic instead of an omni tool.
It was heavily defended, but we got through and disabled the tech.
Commander, the Normandy's prepping for a charge to FTL. Can you get to the cockpit, like, soon?
Negative. I'm occupied at the shuttle bay.
Roger that, Commander. We'll proceed with Plan B. Plan B? The hell is Plan B?
So much for Brooks. Look at that! Using biotic charge, using Nova. I do love that. I do love that the clone is also the same class that you are. That's pretty awesome.
What the hell's going on up there? Get us out of the nebula and jump to FTL.
We can't. A sky car keeps blocking our path.
Then shoot it!
Need to stay within 30 degrees of the nose to block course plotting.
That makes us a perfect target.
No, that makes us the bait. Do you want me to drive?
No.
Well, good thing these guys went to the same school of training for shooting that the stormtroopers did.
Damn it. Launch the shuttle and blow that thing out of the sky.
Be careful. The door is still unsecured. Understood.
You know, the real Shepard would have blown my head off by now.
Thank you, Garrus.
look at you. What makes you so damn special? Why you and not me?
Hang on!
We have you.
Thanks.
And the clone?
Here, take my hand.
And then?
And then you live.
For what?
Fortunately, they weren't here long enough to do much real damage. Although I may need some help from James cleaning up the damage to the shuttle bay.
Plus, they overloaded the heat diffusion system firing at us. Not sure if you noticed, but Shuttle Guy here did some crazy stunt flying to keep us in one piece.
It's nice to fly something a little more maneuverable than the Kodiak.
How about you, Edie?
I am once again in control of the Normandy. Thank you for asking.
Glad to hear it. What about the mercs? Any survivors?
Just one crappy-ass pilot and her. Alliance has taken her to a high-security facility. Maybe she can give him some dirt on Cerberus.
I'll be more than happy to cooperate with the authorities.
Maya. I know that voice.
Do you really?
You're getting a chance to redeem yourself. Don't waste it.
So serious. Admit it. Some part of you liked having me around. Looking up to the legend. We had some laughs. And who knows? Maybe we'll have more.
No, we won't. Because you're gonna stay in your cell and do your time.
Afraid I'll escape. Come back for revenge. Is the great Commander Shepard pleading for her life?
I'm pleading for yours.
So thoughtful. Then I suppose I'm off to lock up. You know, he wouldn't have let me live.
You can't clone everything.
I'm sorry we didn't shoot her.
The rest of the squad's waiting outside. We'll have the Normandy back in shape in no time.
Appreciate it.
Is shore leave always like this?
Come on. Maybe we can take some actual time off. No explosions or anything. Just us.
I'll believe it when I see it. But it's worth a shot.
Now, despite my issues with the believability of this compared to how it originally was, that was still very fun, and I do look forward to using this more on other Shepards. Like when I play Bro Shep and I encounter FemShep, Renegade FemShep. Oh my gosh! And it's just great hearing both voice actors for Shepard, Jennifer Hale and Mark Meir, together.
Spent fighting an evil clone, you know what comes next.
A nap?
Please, we party down.
Well, I gotta get going. Things to settle up before I head back to Tuchanka. Always fires to put out when you're in charge, right? Let me know if you want to hang out or if you're having that party.
See ya.
Party, huh?
Well, no pressure. No one's gonna make you throw a party.
All right. Good idea. Let's set it up.
I've channeled discretionary funds into your account for the purchase of any celebratory supplies, Commander.
Okay, Edie and Cortez and Trainer are in. What?
I have also informed Dr. Tazzoni about any potential upcoming celebrations.
Wait, I am in charge of the guest list.
Yeah, so there's no uninvite button on this thing?
Alright, but when it's time, I invite the rest.
Cortez just invited James. So...
Fine.
I'm gonna go out and see how much trouble I can get into without snapping a femur.
Members of your crew have expressed interest in spending time with you, Commander. You can check your private terminal for messages. If you require activities, Silver Sun Strip has an arcade in addition to the casino. You have also been granted a complimentary pass to the combat simulator.
Thanks, Cliff. Guess I should take advantage of some shore leave myself.
I will say the combat simulator I do find to be pretty fun. Arsenal Arena Team. Dear Commander Shepard, we here at Armax Arsenal are huge fans of yours, and we can't tell you how much we value your efforts in the fight against the Reapers. In an effort to raise both awareness and morale here on the Citadel, we've recently reskinned the holographic enemies in our simulator to look like Cerberus troops. We got a big surge of viewer interest when we added Geth enemies a few years back after their attack on the Citadel, and we're adding Reaper forces as well. We understand how busy you are, but if you ever feel like unwinding on shore leave and giving our viewers a taste of what a real military veteran can do, we would love to have you come compete. You've got a complimentary pass waiting for you whenever you're interested. Thanks again, your friends at Armax Arsenal. Commander, I have received an interesting proposal that I wish to discuss with you. Meet me outside of the casino at the far end of what these primitives call the Silver Sun Strip. Although it isn't made of silver or near a sun. Stupid primitives. Drinks? Shepard, when you have a free moment, I thought we'd check out the bar scene around here. Let's meet at the Silver Coast Casino, upper floor. Hopefully no dead arms dealers this time. Trainer, lunch? Commander, if you'd like to meet up for lunch, I'd be there in the Citadel arcade area. Hopefully see you there. Edie, shore leave activities. Shepard, as part of my education, I think it would be appropriate if you and I participate in rituals found in all human cultures. Reply and we can meet at the new apartment. Vega, got something to show you. Hey, next time you're in that sweet new apartment with time to kill, give me a call. Got something I'd like to show you. Miranda, new digs? Shepard, would love to see it. Can't be any worse than that pokey little captain's cabin on the Normandy. Invite me over sometime. I'm in the area. So now we can select who we want to invite. We will be doing that later. Still no... I think I have to go to a shop or something in order to get extra options for my apartment. Hey, Glyph.
Commander, if you would like to begin the party, you will need to purchase supplies on the Strip first. I have already placed credits in your account for this purpose.
Thank you, Glyph. Alright. We will be doing some of that, talking to some people, inviting them to our apartment, going to check out the Strip, going to check out the simulator and all of that when we return. Stay tuned.